Car Seat Headrest. Car Seat Headrest and the Boys, one of my favorite bands of all time. Will Toledo literally inspired me to start making music of my own. So when someone suggested that I make a Car Seat Headrest tier list, I was like, all right, yeah, I can bust that out real quick. And so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be busting it out real quick. We're gonna be casually ranking Car Seat Headrest discography. 3, 2, 1, go. My back is killing me, baby. That's pretty close. Don't tell anyone this is a secret, but I actually just listened to this album for the first time this morning before filming this video. Call me a fake fan, if you will. You'll find a pattern within this video, and the pattern starts now. Most of the tracks off of this album, I like the original better than the one that he put on Teens of Style. The only song that I don't like more than the one that he put on Teens of Style is No Passion, or sorry, Something Soon. It's Something Soon. I think Something Soon, I think the ending to Something Soon on My Back is Killing Me, Baby is so is so anticlimactic compared to the one on Teens of Style. I mean, all the other songs that are on here that weren't redone and are also really good. Happiness or Sadness is probably one of my favorite Car Seat Headrest songs of all time. I really enjoy that guitar riff. You can never tell the truth. Yeah, overall solid album. I will say, since Will Toledo just kept perfecting his craft as he went on throughout his life and his career, this album is just not as good as some of the other albums that he's put out in his timeline. For that reason, I'm gonna have to throw My Back is Killing Me, Baby in the B tier. What the fuck is that? Let's get out of there. Furry Fantasy. I can't say that. We've got Twin Fantasy. This is the Car Seat Headrest album. Everyone knows about this album. People get this tattooed on their fucking arms or whatever. Everyone loves this album. It's a solid album. Of course, I'm talking about the mirror to mirror version, the good version. Every single track on this album is pretty banger. Some of my favorites off this album: Beach Life and Death, obviously. I mean, obviously, right? Sober to Death, obviously, right? You know, like, obviously. Bodies, Famous Prophets, oh my god. Yeah, I think it's a really good album. This may be controversial. I'm not putting it in S tier, guys, but it is an A tier album. I think it's a great album. I just don't listen to it a lot, so for that reason, I'm putting it in A tier. I just want to have sex with you. Monomania. Of course, I'm talking about the Deer Hunter album. Booyah. One of my favorite Car Seat Headrest albums of all time, because I like when Will puts in some fun little experimental vibes into his music, and I think there's a lot of cool sounds in this album that he doesn't mess around with in some of his other albums. Such a powerful opening with Romantic Theory, really just gets you in the mood to get going with this album. Misheard Lyrics with the piano is really solid. Overexposed is also a fantastic song. Souls is one of my favorite longer Car Seat Headrest songs, and I actually wish that he redid Souls for Teens of Style, just because I want to hear Will scream, I want to have sex with you, in hi-fi. I feel like that's just needed. This version of Mod Gone is not my favorite. I like the Teens of Style version of Mod Gone more. Solid album. I'm actually gonna put this album in A tier as well. I like Monomania more than Twin Fantasy, but it's not S tier. I want my girls to save me. Are you feeling a little nervous? You feeling a little nervous? Like this guy is pointing at himself. He's feeling a little nervous. These are some nervous young men. Booyah, with the titties. Not that bullshit album cover they put up on Spotify. We want full-on William with the nipples out. I love this album so much, dude. Boxing Day is way up there in terms of like starting off an album. Will did it right with this album. I mean, there's some tracks in this thing that I don't really care for, but I think the long track list kind of makes up for it. Afterglow is one of my favorite Car Seat Headrest songs. I love the sounds that he uses in Afterglow. Save of Broken Birds, Rest in Pieces. Really great. Songs like Burning Man and like I Can Play the Piano and Plane Crash Blues. I don't know why I always tend to listen to this album on planes, and whenever I get to Plane Crash Blues, I always get a little bit nervous. I am very torn on this album where to put it. I think I'm gonna put it in between Twin Fantasy and Monomania. It's going right there in A tier. Banger alert. Banger alert. Oh my god, dude. I love this album. I love this album. You know how I was talking about how everyone gets Twin Fantasy tattoos? This guy would go on my body. Oh, let me show you something. I got a painting of this done by my good friend Taylor Hurst. Shout out to Taylor. Thanks for drawing this. It's my favorite album. I love this Car Seat Headrest album. This is going in S tier. Actually does have the best Car Seat Headrest opener of all time. The end of the drum, I mean, is phenomenal. And then this album does actually have my actual favorite Car Seat Headrest song of all time. Like, I know I've said that a lot this video, but my actual favorite Car Seat Headrest song of all time is I Want You to Know That I'm Awake / I Hope That You're Asleep. I don't even know the title. Beast Monster Thing has my favorite Car Seat Headrest riff of all time. So all your friends are leaving town. We got Win, 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 Win. Also a great song. I've said it already. It's an S tier album. I will always go back to this album. I will always leave town, and I'm glad that Will taught me how to. Stop. 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 Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. This is how we're doing the rest of the video, I guess. Teens of Style. The first album that Will released under Matador Records. Congratulations, Will. Instead of releasing a bunch of original material like a normal artist probably would, he decided to just redo a bunch of old songs. And for that reason, I'm not a big fan of this album. Honestly, I just rather listen to the originals. There's a couple of songs on here that I prefer this version. Mod Gone, and that's probably it, to be honest. Oh, Mod Gone and Something Soon. That's probably it. And maybe Los Borrachos. Probably those three songs are the only songs that I prefer the Teens of Style version of, and everything else I just rather listen to the original. Just kind of lazy on Will's part, not gonna lie. I don't have a lot to say about this album other than C tier. Teens of the Nile. This is my first Car Seat Headrest experience. I love this album. This album holds a very special place in my heart because of the fact that it is the first album I listened to from Car Seat Headrest. And I was just absolutely amazed by it. There's so many good songs on this album, like Vincent, Destroyed by Hippie Powers, Drugs with Friends, which is actually, Drugs with Friends is my first Car Seat Headrest song ever. I was just so intrigued. I was like, I need more of this, and I got what I wanted. And then of course, Drunk Drivers, Killer Whales, 1937 State Park is one of my favorite Car Seat Headrest songs too. I gotta stop saying that. I say that with so many of these songs, but same with Cosmic Hero, one of my favorites. All these songs are just so good, man. I don't know, like I said, it just has a special place in my heart because this is the album that drew me into Car Seat Headrest in the first place. As a musician, right? This is what inspired me. How like Will started releasing all of his own music, and when he comes out with something like this after getting signed to a label, that's insane, dude. S tier album. We're just gonna use the same exact album cover. Alright, boom. There you go. Honestly, I just don't think it was needed. I was very shocked when I found out that he was going to be redoing this album because the original is just so good. And it's just one of those things where like you just don't fuck with the originals, you know? Like it's like rebooting a movie. The only song that I like that's better off of this version than the original is Nervous Young and Humans, just because that synth just really makes that song pop, dude. The synth is fucking crazy. But everything else on here is just kind of, I don't know. I just rather listen to the original. Beach Life and Death, dude. The original outro with the way too scared to do shit, way too shit, is so much more better. But he doesn't do it in this version. This album also contains one of the only songs that I've actually cried to. So for that reason, I just don't like this album. I'm gonna put this in F for fucking ruined. No, I'm just kidding. I'll put it in C tier with the Teens of Style over here. I just don't like the reboots, man. I've already given my thoughts on this album. I don't remember what I said in that video. I think I said something along the lines of like, this is my favorite Car Seat Headrest album. I was capping. I was just super excited about the album when it came out. I haven't listened to it since, to be honest. It is still a great album, and I do enjoy it a lot. However, it's not up there with the favorites. Martin still stands out as a highlight. Same with Deadline's Thoughtful. Same with Can't Cool Me Down. Where do I put it? My heart's telling me B, but my mind is telling me A. I'll put it in B tier. I think it's on the same level of My Back Is Killing Me, Baby. I am not joking when I say I have not listened to this album since I've made that review. This is the Car Seat Headrest tier list. Of course, my opinion is right. So this is the official ranking. I think I did a good job. The only thing I didn't do was put in the numbered albums, because I'm a fake fan and I haven't listened to the numbered albums yet. But I'm gonna force future Kyle to do it, and he's gonna put them in the rankings right now and post. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your guys' car seat tier list. What would you guys put at the top? What would you put at the bottom? If you have any other artists that you want me to make a tier list on, also let me know in the comments. Even if it's an artist that you don't think I would know, drop it down below and I would listen to the discography and I'll make a tier list about them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. I hit 500 the other day. That was really nice. Thank you guys for that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.